intrepid investigators.
Hey, look cool on Qubo.
In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30. In snow and shine. The smallest one was Madeline.
If you believe you must be big in order to be tough, then you should get to know me. I'll teach you other stuff. If you believe you must be big in order to be tough, then you should get to know her. She'll teach you other stuff. I'm Madeline, and though I'm very small, I'm Madeline, and inside I'm tall. She may be teeny tiny, diminutive petite, but that has never stopped her from being pretty neat. I'm Madeline, I'm not some little twig. I'm Madeline, and inside I'm big. Dumpty Dumpty Dum. I'm Madeline, I'm not afraid at all. I'm Madeline, I'm bravest of all. Dumpty Dumpty Dum. She's Madeline, we hope you have it straight. She's Madeline, and inside she's Dumpty Dumpty Dum. Great!
The girls were due home at 2:45, but they stopped and they greeted their dear friend, Marie.
Bonjour, Madame Marie.
Bonjour, mes enfants.
Madame Marie, we have brought these croissants for you.
Ah, mes petites jeunes filles, you never forget your poor friend, even at Christmas.
Of course not, Marie. But I am afraid they are no longer hot.
But you are wrong. Your love has made them warm. And what will you little girls do for the holiday?
We are going home to see our families.
C'est bon, c'est bon. The most happy Christmas to you. Oh, my! God bless you, little one.
The girls' hearts were filled with love and good cheer because Christmas time was almost here. They kept very busy with wrapping and baking, fine presents for parents, and cakes they were making.
We're going home for the holidays, by train, by bus, by car. We're going home for the holidays. We're traveling oh so far. I baked some cookies for my mama. She loved to eat them all. I made a stocking for my brother. I sewed his name. It's Paul. We're going home for
a glove.
We're going home for the holidays. We're happy as can be. 'Cause there's no other time like the holidays to be with family.
Then it came time to break their bread.
We love our bread, we love our butter, but most of all, we love each other.
And brush their teeth and go to bed. The next morning came with a chilly, cold light. But the house remained quiet. No, that wasn't right. It was the day before Christmas in that very old house. But not a creature was stirring, not even the mouse. For like everyone else in that house, which was old, the mouse was in bed with a miserable cold. But not our brave little Madeline. She was up and about and feeling just fine. She brought hot water bottles to those that were ill, warm blankets, crisp crackers, some tea, and a pill.
Merci, Madeline.
It is not fair. Why is it that we are ill and Madeline is not? Achoo! Oh, Chloe, if Madeline gets sick, she would not be able to bring us tea. Oh, Chloe, could you pass me a handkerchief? I have used them all up, Nicole. I will just have to ask Madeline. Oh, Madeline! Madeline! Oh, Madeline! Oh, handkerchiefs, s'il vous plaît!
Of course, Nicole.
Oh, Madeline! Madeline! Could you bring me some warm milk, s'il vous plaît?
Oui, oui, Daniel.
Oh, Madeline! Could you bring some for me, too?
In a minute, Chloe. Oh, mon Dieu. Not Miss Clavel, too.
Soon it was time to get on the road, but the girls were too ill, and besides, it had snowed.
We are ill. We cannot go home.
Do not worry, Nicole. It will be all right.
What shall we do?
I will ask Miss Clavel. Oh, Miss Clavel, now you are ill too.
Oh, oui, ma petite. I think it is time to call Dr. Cohn.
So Miss Clavel reached for the phone, and then she dialed Dr. Cohn. But all she heard was, "Achoo! Achoo!" Yes, Dr. Cohn had a bad cold, too.
We will just have to celebrate Christmas in bed. And that is all we can do.
Poor Mama. She will not have her cookies. Oh, Paul is studying. And Grandmama will be so cold without her sweater.
There was snow blowing outside and girls sneezing within. Not a good way for the holidays to begin.
Visions of sugar plums dance in our heads. Achoo, achoo, achoo. We would like to be somewhere besides in our beds. Achoo, achoo.
so cold, it's hard to be jolly. Achoo, achoo, achoo! Fever and congestion, a headache and a cough, a runny nose and frozen toes, our Christmas trip is off. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Achoo, achoo, achoo! A hanky and some chicken soup is all I want today. Achoo, achoo, achoo! Fever and the shivers, a headache and a cough, a runny nose and frozen toes, our Christmas trip is off.
A runny nose and frozen toes, our Christmas trip is off.
But Madeline, you are not sick. You can travel home if you like.
I can? I can travel home? But I cannot leave all of you here like this, with even Miss Clavel in bed, who will take care of you.
Oh, Madeline.
Oui, Chloe?
As long as you are staying, could you get me some hot tea?
Certainement, Chloe.
It's the place to go when you want to know.
Woohoo! Let's Okie go!
Messi and his friends Zoe and Felix explore Okido and find fun, adventure, and all the answers to all of their biggest questions.
What are bubbles, though? They're so floaty and poppable.
Join the fun with the coolest monster and his friends as Messi goes to Okido, right here on Qubo.
Go inside the imagination of Chirp and learn something new.
Penguins live in the Antarctic.
Chirp on Qubo.
Upstairs and down went poor Madeline, trying so hard to make all her friends fine.
Oh, coup de neige! What a terrible snowstorm! For the first time in many, many years, all of Paris covered with snow! 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 And more is falling. We have heard of a white Christmas, but this is ridiculous! We hope Santa Claus can get through the storm.
Suddenly came a knock that made Madeline pause. Could it perhaps be Santa Claus? But no. Who did Madeline see? It was her dear friend, Madame Marie.
Bonsoir, Madame Marie. What brings you here on this snowy Christmas Eve?
I could not get home through this storm. I was hoping you little girls could spare a warm bed and cup of tea.
Ah, oui. Just wait in the kitchen, Madame Marie. Of course, I must ask Miss Clavel, and please don't mind the mess.
And Miss Clavel said it was all right for Madame Marie to stay and spend the night.
Oh, Madame Marie, you can stay, you can stay. But how? It was a mess in here. What happened?
So, petite Madeline, everyone is ill except you.
Oui, Madame Marie. How did you know? It is so terrible. Everyone is so sick, and it is so snowy, and I...
Ah, ma chérie Madeline, you have love in your heart. That is what is important.
But I am so tired, and we made all these lovely presents, and everyone is so disappointed, and...
Ah, little Madeline, it is Christmas. Have faith. All will be well.
In the morning, Marie opened a cookbook and said, "We will make something for all those in bed."
A pinch of this, a teaspoon of that.
I think there is too much this and not enough that.
Oh, oui. We still need to add a little something.
Why, it is perfect.
But of course, I added love.
They made a special porridge served on a big tray. And voila, breakfast in bed on that cold Christmas day.
This is the best porridge I ever ate. It has made me feel much better. And me as well.
And me as well.
Miss Clavel, it is a special treat for a special day.
Like a cake on my birthday.
Oh, well, something like that, chérie.
Does that mean we can make a wish on our porridge? All wishes are for babies.
Oh, no, Chloe. Wishes are for everyone, especially at Christmas.
What do you mean?
Oh, yes, explain. Yes, Madame Marie.
You must never give up on wishes.
Never give up on wishes?
Never, ever. When we are very little, we learn to read and write. We learn to tie our laces, and we learn not to fight. But there is something else to learn, something oh so nice, something I will teach you. So come, take my advice. Never give up on wishes when you are sad or blue. Wish a wish right from your heart, and it just might come true. Never give up on wishes. Wish for the moon or sky. A wish is a dream that's wide awake. Now come, give it a try.
How do I wish a wish?
Ah, ma chérie Chloe, it is so easy. Never give up on wishes. Wish only for the best. Just close your eyes, open your heart. Now you can do the rest. Oh, little girls, it works even with the eyes open. It is the heart that counts.
See, I told you so.
When we are very little, we learn wrong from right. We learn to eat our breakfast and to try with all our might. But there was something else to learn, something I will share, something you can do for you to show yourself you care. Never give up on wishes when we walk down and out. Wish a wish to make you smile. That's what it's all about. Never give up on wishes. Wish for the sun or the sea. A wish is treasured in your heart. A wish can set you free.
You mean we should feel the wish inside?
That is right. Close your eyes, open your heart, make one now. Never give up on wishes when you are sad or blue. They're always quite delicious, and they really do come true. Wish one now.
Suddenly, a knock on the door made the girls pause. Could this perhaps be Santa Claus?
Who could have come through the wind and the snow? Let us see who it is.
Miss Clavel threw wide the door to find mamas, papas, a long, long line. Smiling smiles that were so wide, she said, please, come inside. The girls could not believe their eyes. What a day, what a surprise. There were toys and games and more, hugs and kisses, fun galore, and the girls all laughed with merry glee as they trimmed a large green Christmas tree.
We have presents for you too! A sweater! And some cookies! A stocking!
And this picture? And a wish.
A wish?
Oui, I wish to know, how could you get here through this terrible snow?
Oui. How did you get here? The radio said it was impossible. Did you feel our wishes?
Your wishes?
After all was done and said, it was time for them to break their bread.
We love our bread, we love our butter, but most of all, we love each other.
We're staying in for the holidays, and those we love are near. We're staying in for the holidays, we wish and now they're here. We're staying in for the holidays, we're happy as can be, 'cause there's no other time like the holidays to be with family.
One moment, s'il vous plaît. Where is Marie?
Oui. Où est Marie? Where did she go? Marie, where are you?
The girls looked high, the girls looked low, the girls looked up and down, room to room and everywhere, but Marie could not be found.
Now, children, Madame Marie has had a very long day. The storm has passed. I am sure she has gone home and to bed, which is what you should do now. Now, little girls, let us go and brush our teeth.
Merry Christmas, Madame Marie.
They turned off the lights and closed the door. And that's all there is. There isn't any more. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines, lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines.
Bonjour.
They left the house at 9:30 in 2 straight lines. In rain or shine. The smallest one was Madeline.
If you believe you must be big in order to be tough, then you should get to know me. I'll teach you other stuff.
If you believe you must be big in order to be tough, then you should get to know her. She'll teach you other stuff.
I'm Madeline, and though I'm very small, I'm Madeline, and inside I'm tall.
She may be teeny tiny, diminutive petite, but that has never stopped her from being pretty neat.
I'm Madeline, I'm not some little twig. I'm Madeline, and inside I'm big.
Dumpty Dumpty Dum.
I'm Madeline, I'm not afraid at all. I'm Madeline, I'm bravest of all.
Dumpty Dumpty Dum. She's Madeline, we hope you have it straight. She's Madeline, and inside she's Dumpty Dumpty Dum. Great!
Oh, Madeline. Come, mes petites.
One day, the Spanish ambassador moved into the house next door, bringing old statues, paintings, a piano, and more.
Mira, Mama.
They hurried to watch this procession of things. How exciting to see what a moving van brings. When Miss Clavel said,
Look, my darlings, what bliss, what joy. His Excellency has a boy. Come, let us go now.
Bonjour.
Hooray! A boy! Have you met him, Madeline? Oh, we will have so much fun! Oui, a new friend! What fun! Right, Madeline?
Wrong. We wrong. You see, it is very clear to me that this little boy is a bad hat.
A bad hat? Mon Dieu! C'est terrible!
Oui, regardez. You could call him mean. You could call him naughty. You could call him cruel. You could call him haughty. But he is something worse than that.
What could be worse?
What could be worse?
What could be worse?
A bad hat.
Imagine that, a bad hat.
brat. This little boy's quite elfish. This little boy's a rat. This little boy's quite selfish. But he is even worse than that.
What could be worse?
What could be worse?
What could be worse?
A bad, bad hat.
Imagine that, a bad, bad hat, a bad, bad hat. Imagine that.
He is not kind to plants. He is not kind to doggies. He is not kind to ants. He is not kind to froggies. He is unkind and even worse than that.
What could be worse?
What could be worse?
What could be worse?
A bad, bad hat.
A bad, bad hat. Imagine that. Imagine that. A bad, bad hat.
In the spring, when birdies sing, something suddenly went zing, causing pain and shocked surprise during morning exercise. On hot summer nights, he ghosted.
I am coming to get you!
In the autumn wind, he boasted that he flew the highest kite. From time to time, he seemed polite.
Buenos dias, señorita Clavel.
Buenos dias, Pepito.
He was sure and quick on ice. And Miss Clavel said,
Aren't you nice?
one day he climbed upon the wall and cried,
Come, I invite you all. Come over sometime and I'll let you see my toys in my menagerie. My frogs and birds, bugs and bats, squirrels, hedgehogs and two cats. These are the animals I keep. At times I even let them sleep. I trap them inside my big nets, then they become my brand new pets. The hunting in this neighborhood is exceptionally good. I keep them locked up in my room. They like the dark, they like the gloom. And every day at 3:30 they get some crumbs and sips of tea. And once a month they get a bath in dirty water for a laugh. And when they want to go outside, they always get a thrilling ride.
hedgehogs and 2 cats. Bunnies, mice, a quail, a pucho. You name the beast. I wanted mucho.
Then Madeline said,
Enough, Pepito. Please believe us, your menagerie does not intrigue us.
Bad hat. No. What a bad boy.
It does not interest you? What a pity. Que lástima.
he changed his clothes and said,
I bet this invitation they'll accept. Ole! Ole!
Madeline answered,
A torero is not at all our idea of a hero.
The poor lad left. He was lonesome and blue. He shut himself in. What else could he do? But in a short while, the little elf was back again, at his old self. Said Miss Clavel.
It seems to me what Pepito needs is an outlet for his energy. A chest of tools might be attractive for a little boy who is very active.
Oh, Miss Clavel, I do not think it is a good idea to give Pepito a tool chest.
That is right. He might build something horrible.
Now, girls, Pepito is just a lonely little boy trying to think of things to do. He will probably build something wonderful. I knew it. Listen to him play, hammering, sawing, and working away.
Oh, but that boy was really mean. He built himself a guillotine. He was unmoved by the last look the frightened chickens gave the cook. He ate them roasted, grilled, and frito. Oh, what a horror was Pepito.
Attention Qubo kids. Megabug has taken all of the toys in the virtual land of Star World.
A UFO? And my doll. My favorite toy.
Now they are mine.
Power up with Mia, Matt, Bebop, and Boomy as they face the challenges in their video game world to win their toys back. Imagination, friendship, and teamwork are the key to fun on Super Boomy. Right here on Qubo.
One day, when out to take the air, Madeline said,
Oh no, look who's there.
Pepito carried a bulging sack. He was followed by an increasing pack of all the dogs in the neighborhood.
That boy is simply misunderstood. Look at him bringing those doggies food.
He said,
Let us have a game of tag.
and let a cat out of the bag. There were no trees, and so instead, the cat jumped on Pepito's head. And now just listen to the poor boy crying,
Oh, support!
which you must cry if by any chance you're ever in need of help in France. Miss Clavel ran fast and faster to the scene of the disaster. She came in time to save the bad hat, and Madeline took care of the cat.
Goodbye, Fido. So long, Rover. Let's go home. The fun is over.
Poor Pepito. Must you be so naughty?
Pepito was hurt, too hurt to cry, and so Dr. Cone came quickly by. There was sorrowing and pain in the embassy of Spain.
Mijito. Hi, Pepito.
He will be all right. Gracias, Dr. Cone.
The ambassadress wept tears of joy, and she thanked Miss Clavel for saving her boy.
It is nothing, madame. Surely it is what you would have done, n'est-ce pas?
Indeed, my dear, we will spend more time with our dear Pepito. And now I am sure nothing.
Said the ambassador.
would cheer a poor Pepito more than a visit from next door. Only one visitor at a time. Will you go in first, Miss Madeline? I love you, my dear boy. Me, Pepito. I will wait outside.
So Madeline went in on tiptoe and whispered,
Can you hear me, Pepito? See, Madeline? It serves you right, you horrid brat, for what you did to that poor cat. I know, Madeline, and I am sorry. Have you learned your lesson, you naughty, naughty boy? Have you learned your lesson, you naughty, naughty boy? Mon Dieu! Will you pull another prank? No. Or scare another little child? No. Do you plan to rob a bank? No. Or capture animals in a wall? No. Have you learned your lesson, you naughty, naughty boy? Have you learned your lesson, you naughty, naughty boy? Will you hurt another bat? No. Will you tease another dog? No. Will you scare another cat? No. Or lock up another hole? No. Have you learned your lesson, you naughty, naughty boy? See. I have learned my lesson. Now I'm not a naughty boy. I'll never hurt another cat.
Pepito said,
I swear to that. I learned my lesson. Please believe I'm turning over a new leaf. That's fine. That's fine. I hope you do. We will all keep our eyes on you. Now, au revoir.
and lo and behold, the former barbarian turned into a vegetarian.
Bravo, Antonio. The cabbage looks perfecto.
And the starling and turtle, the bunny and bat went back to their native habitat.
Today, little girls, let us go to the zoo.
Oh, wait!
Seeing them go, Pepito said,
Today I will show them how much I have changed.
Pepito opened the cages, letting go of the kangaroo, the fox, the goat, and the elephant, too. His love of animals was such, even Miss Clavel said.
First too bad, now too good. It is too much.
The little girls all cried. But Madeline said,
I know what to do.
and Madeline told Pepito that he was no longer a bad hat. She said,
Now you are our pride and joy. You are the world's most wonderful boy. Gracias, Madeline. Does that mean I'm no longer a bad hat? Oui, oui, Pepito. Pooh-pooh. I used to be quite mean. I used to be quite naughty. I used to be quite cruel. I used to be quite haughty. But you were something worse than that. What could be worse? What could be worse? What could be worse? I was a brat. Once I was quite elfish. Once I was a rat. Once I was quite selfish. But you were even worse than that.
What could be worse?
What could be worse?
What could be worse?
A bad, bad hat.
Imagine that, a bad, bad hat. A bad, bad hat. Imagine that.
You were unkind to plants. You were unkind to doggies. You were unkind to ants. You were unkind to froggies. I was unkind, and even worse than that.
What could be worse?
What could be worse?
What could be worse?
A bad, bad hat.
A bad, bad hat. Imagine that. Imagine that. A bad, bad hat.
Adios, bad hat.
The girls went home and broke their bread.
We love our bread. We love our butter. And most of all, we love each other.
And brushed their teeth. And went to bed. And as Miss Clavel turned out the light, she said,
I knew it would all come out right.
then she closed the door. And that's all there is. There isn't any more.
Be a part of the magical world of Maggie, where they can play and have endless adventures. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, here on Qubo.
In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30 in 2 straight lines. In rain or shine. The smallest one was Madeline.
If you believe you must be big in order to be tough, then you should get to know me. I'll teach you other stuff.
If you believe you must be big in order
nobody knew quite so well how to frighten Miss Clavel, like on the day she slipped and fell. Poor Madeline would now be dead, but for a dog that kept its head and dragged her safe from a watery grave.
Bon, Madeline, you must rest now.
Come, Madeline, ma petite. We will go home now. Dr. Cohn says you need your rest.
Wait! Where is the dog who saved my life? I must thank her. Here, wonderful dog, come here.
Madeline, I am sure that dog belongs to someone.
See, Miss Clavel? She likes you and she has no collar. This dog is a hero. She must come home with us.
We cannot just abandon her. We will keep her. But only until we find her owner.
Back at home, the dog chewed a bone that was savory, and the little girls gave her a ribbon for bravery.
From now on, I hope you will listen to me. And here is a cup of chamomile tea.
Come, little doggy, I will show you your new home. This old house is where we live. This old house is where we play. This old house is where we laugh. And this old house is where you'll stay. This old room is where we eat. This is where we break our bread. This is where we brush our teeth. And here is where we go to bed. This is where we pillow fight when Miss Clavel turns out the light. And here's the home of Monsieur Mouse. He scurries in and out at night. This old yard has ladybugs. This old yard has trees to climb. This old yard has secret paths. And here is where we tell the time. This old house is where we live. This old house is where we play. This old house is where we laugh. And this old house is where you'll stay.
Now, Madeline, you know the rules. Lord Cuckooface says do not put your feet on the furniture.
She wants to know who is Lord Cuckooface.
Oh, she does she? Bon, ma petite chienne. Lord Cuckooface is the president of the board of trustees, and he makes the rules around here.
Then the girls sat down and broke their bread.
We love our bread, we love our butter, but most of all, we love each other.
And brushed their teeth. And went to bed.
Good night, little girls. I hope you sleep well.
Good night, dear Miss Clavel.
Miss Clavel turned out the light. After she left, there was a fight about where the dog should sleep that night.
The doggy will sleep with me.
Excusez-moi, mes amis, but since this doggy saved my life, I think she should sleep with me.
Says who? Where is the doggy? Where did she go? Where is the doggy?
Voila! I guess she has made the decision for us.
The girls were most willing to care for their pet. They brushed her, they pampered, they cuddled, and yet...
She has no name. What shall we name her?
I do not know. I am in charge of her delicious food. Oui, and I will bring her fresh water. You name her Madeline?
Very well. What do you want to be called, ma petite chienne?
Look, it begins with a G. Could it be Giselle?
Let me guess. Is it Genevieve?
No. It's time to fly, Mim-Mim!
Hold on tight. Here we go! It's happy hoppy fun with Kate and her stuffed bunny friend Mim Mim.
Kate, Mim-Mim, oh, thank goodness you're here.
Journey to the land of Mimiloo, where imagination is the key to fun.
Wowie, wow! That is so cool!
It's Kate and Mim Mim on Qubo.
Get to know the Da Vinci family while battling the society of very bad villains. The Davinciables here on Qubo. For more information, go to Qubo.com.
The new pupil was ever so helpful and clever.
All right, girls. How much is 9 minus 6? Chloe?
2.
Excellent! What a clever new pupil! Now, what is the capital of Spain?
Barcelona?
No, little girls. Oui! Regardez! She is spelling Madrid. Madrid is the capital of Spain. Remarkable. Not only a hero, but so well educated. And polite, too.
She could sing and almost talk.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti,
And she enjoyed the daily walk. When the 1st of May came near, there was nervousness each year. For on that day, there arrived a collection of trustees for the annual inspection. The inspection was most thorough, much to everybody's sorrow.
Whatever can that be? Come out and let me see. Dear me, it's a dog. Isn't there a rule that says dogs are not allowed in school? Miss Clavel, get rid of it, please.
Said the president of the board of trustees.
Yes, but the children love her so. Please do not make her go. We tried to find her owner, but it turned out she was a stray.
I dare say.
Said Lord Cuckoo-Face.
I mean, it's a perfect disgrace for young ladies to embrace this creature of uncertain race. Off with you. Go on. Run. Scat. Go away. this mangy beast for a long drive in the countryside.
Little girls, it's no use moping about. Let us get dressed and go right out. The sooner we're ready, the sooner we'll leave. The sooner we'll find Miss Genevieve.
I will never stop looking until I found her.
They went looking high
Have you seen our dog?
and low,
Have you seen our dog?
and every place a dog might go.
Have you seen our dog? Have you seen our dog? She has 4 legs and she is brown. She might be in this part of town. Oh, have you seen our dog? Have you seen our dog? Have you seen our dog? She rarely barks, she doesn't growl. She never whines, she doesn't howl. Have you seen our dog? Have you seen our dog? Oh, have you seen our dog? She eats and drinks and reads and swims. She sings opera, jazz and hymns. Have you seen our dog? Have you seen our dog? Have you seen our dog? She has black eyes and has no fleas. If you find her, tell us please. Have you seen our dog?
In every place they called her name,
Genevieve! Genevieve!
but no one answered to the same. They even visited the pound, but Genevieve could not be found. Hours after they had started, they left to go back home, broken-hearted.
Oh, Miss Clavel, I am too tired to walk home. Me too. Me too.
I will call a taxi. Taxi? Taxi!
Have you seen our dog? Have you seen our dog? She has 4 legs and she is brown. She might be in this part of town. Whatever will become of our dog? We will never ever find another dog like Genevieve.
They went home and broke their bread.
We love our bread, we love our butter, but most of all, we love Genevieve.
And brushed their teeth and went to bed. Poor little Madeline could not sleep. All that she could do was weep.
Have you seen our dog? Have you seen our dog? Oh, Genevieve, where can you be? Genevieve, come back to me.
In the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on the light and said,
Something is not right. Something is not right. Something is quite wrong. Something is not right. And so I sing this song. At night it should be calm. At night it should be still. But I heard something stir, and it's given me a chill. Something is not right. Something is quite wrong. Something is not right. And so I sing this song. Who is there?
There in the light of the open door was Genevieve. She was lost no more. The girls cooked Genevieve a wonderful meal, the smell of which made their favorite dog squeal. Extra biscuits and extra beef, only the best for dear Genevieve. She was petted, she was fed, and everybody went back to bed.
Good night, little girls. I hope you sleep well.
Miss Clavel turned out the light, and again there was a fight. And each little girl cried.
Genevieve is mine tonight!
For the second time that night, Miss Clavel turned on her light and said,
Something is not right.
And afraid of a disaster, she ran fast, and even faster.
If there's one more fight about Genevieve, I'm sorry, but she'll have to leave.
That was the end of the riot. Suddenly, all was quiet.
Bon, Genevieve, you will sleep here.
For the third time that night, Miss Clavel turned on the light.
Genevieve? Genevieve? Where are you?
Miss Clavel! Miss Clavel, hurry! Hurry, come with me!
And to their surprise, they found that suddenly there was enough hound to go around. Several weeks later, at the front door, who should appear but their least favorite landlord?
I can smell that airy beast from miles away. You have disobeyed my direct orders. I have a feeling there is a furry creature in there. Ouch! Sound somewhere near. Aha! Just what I suspected, but 12 times worse. Shoo! Get lost, all of you!
I read somewhere that these are supposed to be man's best friend.
Perhaps it would be good for someone of my position to have such a friend.
Oui, Lord Cuckoo-Face, absolument!
I will take him home, Miss Clavel. N'est-ce pas?
It is up to Genevieve.
What did did she say?
Genevieve says you may take the puppy home if you treat him with kindness. And if she and the other puppies may live here.
Why, yes, I will. They can. Of course.
He picked up the pup and headed for the door.
Kindness, yes. Absolument.
And that's all there is. There isn't any more.
Follow the life of Tommy and his alien pals. Dinko, Gumpers, Swanky, Scruffy, and Flip. Pet Alien, here on Qubo.
In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. In 2 straight lines, they broke their bread and brushed their teeth and went to bed. They left the house at 9:30. In rain, or shine. The smallest one was Madeline.
If you believe you must be big in order to be tough, then you should get to know me. I'll teach you other stuff.
If you believe you must be big in order to be tough, then you should get to know how. She'll teach you other stuff.
I'm Madeline, and though I'm very small, I'm Madeline, and inside I'm John.
She may be teeny tiny, diminutive petite, but that has never stopped her from being pretty neat.
I'm Madeline, I'm not some little twig. I'm Madeline, and inside I'm big.
Dumpty Dumpty Dum.
I'm Madeline, I'm not afraid at all. I'm Madeline, I'm bravest of all.
Dumpty Dumpty Dum. She's Madeline, we hope you have it straight. She's Madeline, and inside she's Dumpty Dumpty Dum. Great!
Oh, Madeline.
Madeline!
Pepito, what is it? Is something wrong?
No! The carnival! The gypsies! They are coming!
Yes, I guess.
Up and down and down and up. They hoped the wheel would never stop. Round and round. The children cried.
Here, Miss Madeline! Just one more!
A sudden gust of wind, a bolt of lightning. Even the rooster found it frightening. The big wheel stopped. Miss Clavel lent a hand. How fortunate there was a taxi stand.
Taxi! Taxi! Allons-y! Vite, vite! Hurry, little girls!
Oh, wait! My teddy bear! Wait, Miss Clavel! Look, up here! We are stuck! Someone help us! Help! Help! Au secours!
Hurry, children, off with your clothes. You will eat supper in bed.
Mrs. Murphy brought the soup of the evening. It was 9:30. Then suddenly, Miss Clavel gasped.
Good heavens! Where is Madeline? Ay, Dios mío, where is mi Pepito?
Pepito, no one knows we are up here. This is no fun anymore. We must try to get down. Look! Maybe this will work. Madeline, you are going to try to climb down? Oui, I must. No, I will go. No, see. Oh, Madeline, you always get to do the exciting things. Oh, all right, Pepito. I will be brave like you, Madeline. You are almost there. Do not worry, Madeline. I will be back.
It was downpouring more and more as he knocked on the gypsy's caravan door.
Who is there?
It is Pepito.
Pinocchio? Go away. I do not like people with noses like breadsticks.
Not Pinocchio. Pepito.
Pepito? Why didn't you say so? What can I do for you?
Please, help! Madeline is still stuck on top of the Ferris wheel.
Clementine? But she is lost and gone forever.
Not Clementine. Madeline.
Madeline? Why didn't you say so? We must get help. Smiley, Hunko, and Giorgio, come with me. Be quick.
One, two, three.
With the aid of the elephant, strong man, and clown, Madeline was safely taken down.
Bravo, Monsieur Clown. Oh, merci.
The gypsy mama gave them a meal, and they quickly ate with glee and zeal.
Now finish up. We must send you home now because our caravan is leaving tonight.
Oh, Gypsy Mama, please do not make us go. Please, please.
Sorry, children. If you come with us, your families will worry. Now you two go along home. Taxi! Taxi! Au revoir!
The big wheel was folded, and the tent. They packed their wagons, and away they went. For gypsies do not like to stay. They only come to go away.
Slovakia, we're on the gypsy caravan. Hey, Slovakia, we're on the gypsy caravan.
be here. I thought I sent you children home.
That is true, Gypsy Mama. But we thought if you knew that we were quite grown up and we are often on our own and our families won't mind if we stay with you for a while.
Very well. You can stay for a little while.
A while? Oh, merci, merci.
But you will have to earn your keep. And you must write to your parents from the next town.
Hooray! We can stay! We can be in the carnival! Yay! The night is filled with stars, goulash and guitars. I hear a tune, what can it be? It is a gypsy melody. Slovakia, Slovakia, we're on a gypsy caravan. Hey, Slovakia, Slovakia, we're on a gypsy caravan.
The night is filled with dreams and sounds of tambourines. The song is louder now, you see. It is a gypsy melody.
Slovakia, Slovakia, we're on a gypsy caravan. Hey, Slovakia, Slovakia, we're on a gypsy caravan. The night is filled with dance, adventure and romance, and now the music's part of me. It is a gypsy melody.
Slovakia, Slovakia, we're on a gypsy caravan. Hey, Slovakia, Slovakia, we're on a gypsy caravan. Slovakia,
Oui, monsieur. A very little girl with a very big smile and the most charming red hair. Comme ça. And a boy with a bad, a funny hat. We saw them last near the Ferris wheel.
Come and show me where it was. But, madame, there is no Ferris wheel.
They are gone forever.
Mi pobrecito Pepito.
Come on, I want to show you something.
Join JP for all kinds of fun and adventure as he goes to great new places and meets all sorts of interesting friends.
A pyramid is shaped like a triangle. You're good with treasure maps. With you helping me, I know we'll find my treasure box.
It's songs, stories, and so much more to see on You and Me, right here on Qubo.
A bright new day. The sky was blue, the storm was gone, the world was new.
This is the castle of Fontainebleau. Today, dear children, it belongs to you.
How wonderful to float in a pool while other children go to school. Never to have to brush your teeth. And never have to go to sleep. But it wasn't all fun. It was hard work, too. There were acts to learn and tricks to do.
Phew! Riding this horse is hard work. Even more difficult than riding Giorgio the elephant.
Then Madeline said,
Perhaps it is about time we sent dear Miss Clavel a line. Dear Miss Clavel, we are in a circus and feeling fine. Much love from Pepito and Madeline.
The 11 little girls cried night and day because Madeline was still away. Poor Miss Clavel was a shadow of her former self with 11 girls instead of 12. But she suddenly revived when the postal card arrived.
Thank heaven the children are well. But dear, oh dear, they've forgotten how to spell.
She studied the postmark, and then, fast and faster, they rushed to the scene of the disaster. Meanwhile, at the circus, so far from home, the gypsies were having problems of their own.
All right, Leo, let us hear a loud roar. Oh, no! The lion, he is sick! What will we do?
We will have to get another lion.
We will look in the forest.
They returned with a squirrel and a bird that was blue. No, said the gypsy mama, these will not do.
Madeline, Pepito, please do come here. I suddenly had the most brilliant idea. How would you like to try on this lovely lion costume?
A lion? But why?
We run a little circus, a lovely little circus, and we can't let the touch of lion food ruin our day.
The show must go on. The show must go on. We can't desert the ship when the lion gets the grip. Hey!
And in our happy circus, when the elephants get fleas,
We cannot shut our tents down,
even if they start to sneeze.
The show must go on. The show must go on. We can't desert the ship when the lion gets the grip. Hey!
and in our joyful circus, if this strong man takes a fall, we'll still be out there singing.
Come in, come on, come on. The show must go on. The show must go on. We can't desert the ship when the lion gets the grip. The show must go on. The show must go on. We can't desert the ship when the lion gets the grip. Hey!
With a curved needle and some string, the gypsy sewed the children in.
Fini!
Bon, Pepito, left, no right. Take a bigger step.
And nobody knew what was inside that tough old lion's leathery hide.
Bonjour, Monsieur Lion Tamer. What trick shall we do today? You may call us Madelito or Pepito Line.
Bon, Madelito, Pepito Line. First, we will jump through this hoop. Oh, no, no, no. You must do better.
Higher!
Try it lower.
Lower!
Now, bite my head.
Bite your head?
That's right. Bite my head. Excellent.
And after doing that, he's fed. And after that, he's put to bed.
Good morning, front. Good morning, back.
'Twas a lovely dawn, and all was well. So the lion roamed through wood and dell. He smelled sweet flowers. Then he came to a farm. He frightened the barnyard, intending no harm.
Oh, this is getting hot. Very hot. I'm tired of being a lion. I'm tired of being a gypsy. I want to go home. Home, home. I want to go home. Home, home. I want to go miss Clavel and breaking my bread. I miss my own clothes and my very own bed. We have to go home. We have to start crying. It's no fun in here being a lion. Home, home, we want to go home. Home, home, we want to go We'd better go back, for if we are not, in a zoo or a circus, we'll surely be shot.
They got to the tent in time for the show.
Pepito, look! There, in the first row. There are people we know. Dear Miss Clavel, at last we found you. Please let us put our arms around you.
A talking lion! It is talking. And that voice sounds familiar.
But it is us, Miss Clavel. Madeline and Pepito.
Madeline!
Oh, Pepito!
It is you!
Their circus adventure was at an end, and they said goodbye to their new friends.
Au revoir, Lion. Goodbye, Gypsy Mama. We will ride.
Such wonderful children.
Thank you for taking such good care of them, Madame.
Adios, Uncle.
The strong man suddenly felt weak, and tears were running down his cheek.
Goodbye, Smiley.
Even the poor clown had to cry as the time came to say goodbye.
Home, home, we're going home. Home, home, we're going home. We were homesick for Paris. Homesick, it's true. We missed our old homes, but most of all, we missed you. Home, home, we're going home. Home, home, we're going home.
The best part of a voyage by plane, by ship, or train is when the trip is over and you are home again.
From now on, Madeline, we will have our adventures together, n'est-ce pas? See, you must promise you will not do something like this ever again.
We promise, we promise. Good night, front. Good night, back.
Then in two straight lines, they broke their bread.
We love our bread. We love our butter. But most of all, we love each other.
Then they brushed their teeth and went to bed.
Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. And now please go to sleep.
Said Miss Clavel. And she turned out the light and closed the door. And then she came back, just to count them once more. And that's all there is. There isn't any more.
Spend some turtle time with Franklin and all his friends as they laugh, learn, and play together.
By the end of the day, you're going to have lots of friends.
Turtle time is terrific with friends on Franklin, right here on Qubo.
Robbie is an elite Earth member of Team Quantum, a team of heroes that saves the universe from numerous enemies. Cosmic Quantum Ray, here on Qubo.
In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30. The smallest one was Madeline.
If you believe you must be big in order to be tough, then you should get to know me. I'll teach you other stuff.
If you believe you must be big in order to be tough, then you should get to know her. She'll teach you other stuff.
I'm Madeline, and though I'm very small, I'm Madeline, and inside I'm tall.
She may be teeny tiny, diminutive petite, but that has never stopped her from being pretty neat.
I'm Madeline, I'm not some little twig. I'm Madeline, and inside I'm big.
Dumpty Dumpty Dum.
I'm Madeline, I'm not afraid at all. I'm Madeline, I'm bravest of all.
Dumpty Dumpty Dum. She's Madeline, we hope you have it straight. She's Madeline, and inside she's Dumpty Dumpty Dum. Great!
Oh, Madeline!
In another old house that stood next door lived Pepito, the son of the Spanish ambassador.
Bonjour, Pepito. Hola, Madeline. Pepito, you look so sad. What is the matter?
Oh, Pepito, my son, do not look so sad. You will like living in London.
London? You are moving to London? See, Madeline, today, and I must leave Pablito the cat here. I must leave my whole menagerie here. My mother has developed an allergy.
An ambassador may not have to pay the rent, but he has to move to wherever he's sent.
Adios, Madeline. Gracias for keeping Pablito. Au revoir, Pepito. Adios, amigas. Au revoir, Pepito. Goodbye. We miss you.
The little girls all cried.
Oh, we'd like to go to London too.
In London, Pepito just picked at his dinner. Soon he grew thin, and then he grew thinner. And when he began to look like a stick, his mama said,
My, this boy looks sick. I think Pepito is lonely for Madeline and his Parisian friends.
His papa called Paris.
Hello, Miss Clavel? My little Pepito is not at all well. He misses you, and he is lonesome for Madeline and the little girls next door.
They miss him too.
Please, come and visit. There is plenty of room, and Pepito's birthday is coming up soon.
Merci beaucoup, Senor. What a lovely invitation. Quick, darlings, pack your bags, and then we will get out to the airport and catch the next plane. Que bien, mi Pepito! Your appetite has returned.
That is because Madeline is coming to visit. Fill the house with lovely flowers. Fly our flag from all the towers.
For Pepito's birthday bake, the most wonderful birthday cake.
Place 12 bells in 2 straight lines. This last one will be Madeline's. My friends are coming to London. My friends are coming to London. To London, to London. Now everything is fine.
Pack your things, no time to waste. Off to the airport. Haste, haste, haste.
We'll take a toothbrush and our hats and leave some milk for Pepito's cat.
Au revoir, old house, farewell, green vines.
Goodbye, dear beds in 2 straight lines. We are going to London. Now everything is fine.
Au revoir, Mrs. Murphy. And while we are away, please get someone to trim the hedges and cut the grass. Merci. Merci.
We are going to London. We are going to London. To London, to London. Now everything is fine.
They are coming to London. They are coming to London.
We are going to London. Now everything is fine.
Good heavens! Pepito's birthday! We have brought no present.
What shall we get him?
Why, everybody knows, of course. He always said he craved a horse.
A horse? Mon Dieu! I do not think we can afford a horse.
In their little purses and in Miss Clavel's bag, there wasn't enough money to buy the cheapest nag.
Well, we will just buy something else.
Oh, no!
You are right, mes petites. In London, we may be able to get at least a retired horse as a pet. We will look.
So they went to the stables, where they found a horse that was gentle, strong, and sound.
Let us get this one!
No, this one.
But Madeline, he is too old, too ugly, too slow.
He is perfect. You will see.
Some poor old horses are made into glue, but not this one. Soon he was good as new. They reached the embassy at midday. Pepito saw them and ran out to say,
Madeline! Madeline! Que alegría! You have come just in time for my birthday.
Welcome to London.
You have to guess.
Is it a toy truck?
Oh no, mine's bigger and it has 4 legs.
And you can ride on it.
A bicycle?
No, Boo Boo. It has 4
Pepito named him Piccadilly, and he spoke to the horse, which to some might sound silly.
Ah, Piccadilly, your coat looks so clean and shiny. I think it is time we went for a birthday ride. Come on, Madeline.
Just then, a trumpet blew.
Madeline? Pepito?
Piccadilly jumped up and off he flew over the wall to take his place at the head of the Queen's guards, which he had always led.
Madeline! Pepito! Oh, dear, they've gone. That horse has run away with them. Come, children, we must find them in London town.
It's Go-Go Gadget time! Ride along with Penny, Brain, and Inspector Gadget as they try and stop the evil plans of Dr. Claw. It's crime-solving fun with Inspector Gadget right here on Qubo.
We look high and low in London town. There's London Bridge, not falling down. Oh dear, they've gone, where did they go? We'll search this town both high and low. Westminster Abbey we'll search and then we'll inspect our friend Big Ben. Oh dear, they've gone, where did they go? We'll search this town both high and low. The huge Hyde Park we will explore, then we'll peek inside a giant store. Oh dear, they've gone, where did they go? We'll search this town both high and low. In Soho they cannot be found. We'll use this bus to get around. Oh dear, they've gone, where did they go? We'll search this town both high and low. Careful girls, watch your feet. Look right before you cross the street. Oh dear, they've gone, where did they go? We'll search this town both high and low.
How nice of you to visit me. Now won't you stay and have some tea?
Oh dear, they've gone, where did they go? We'll search this town both high and low. Oh dear, they've gone, where did they go? We'll search this town both high and low.
It is too bad that Madeline and Pepito missed all the fun.
But of course they had been having a wonderful time, for in the royal parade they headed the line. The birds had seen all this before, but they were glad of an encore.
Look! Regardez! It is Madeline! And Pepito too!
And then it became really grand. There was a mascot and his band. The people below were stout and loyal, and those on the balcony mostly royal.
I am the queen. I am the king. And you, Piccadilly, are the most royal of horses.
Oh, Madeline!
Here is your crown, Your Majesty.
Why, thank you, little girl. What is your name?
Madeline, Your Majesty.
Well, Madeline, you must be rewarded for your honesty. I award you the Medal of the Crown.
Merci, Your Majesty.
The show was over. It was getting dark in the town and in the park. Everyone went home with tales to tell about the little girl who was given a medal. They arrived home just in time to eat, at a table full of birthday treats.
We love our bread, we love our butter, and most of all, we love Pepito! Happy birthday, Pepito! Happy birthday!
Thank you. Gracias. Merci. And there is no better birthday present than to be with my friends. You make me very sleepy. Happy.
I think it is time for us all to go to sleep.
Everyone had been well fed, everyone was in their bed. Only one was forgotten, and he'd been on his feet all day long without anything to eat. In his cottage that was thatched, wearing trousers that were patched, was Simon the gardener, who loved flowers, especially in the morning hours, when their faces, fresh with dew, smiled at him.
How do you do?
Simon, who was never late, opened up the garden gate. Then he dropped his garden hose. There wasn't a daisy or a rose.
All my work and all my care for naught. Oh, this is hard to bear. Where is my celery? Where are my tomatoes? Have you seen my beans and peas, or the apples on my trees? My fruits and flowers are all gone. Oh, without them, I can't carry on. Oh me, oh my, what can I do? I'm very sad, boo-hoo, boo-hoo.
He had radishes and kale, what is lost and now he's there. His leafy plants, they are all gone. Without them, he can't carry on. Oh me, oh my, what can he do? He's very sad, boo-hoo, boo-hoo.
Have you seen my daffodils? I had them on the windowsills. My lovely flowers are all gone. Without them, I can't carry on. Oh me, oh my, what can I do? I'm very sad, boo-hoo, boo-hoo.
Have you seen his bright green grass? It disappeared and oh so fast. His perfect lawn, it is all gone. Without it, he can't carry on. Oh me, oh my, what can he do? He's very sad, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. We must get to the bottom of this. Aha! An important clue. Pepito, where is Piccadilly?
He was right here.
And did you feed him last night?
I think I was too excited about my party. ¿Por qué? Why?
Elementary, my dear Pepito. And just as I suspected, we must search the town for him.
Just like a volcano eruption, they followed the trail of destruction. Just when they thought their efforts were in vain, they spotted a familiar name.
Oh,
Who is lying there with his feet up in the air?
I feel his breath. He is not dead yet. Oh, vite, vite, Pepito, get the vet.
Dr. Stone came quickly by. She checked Piccadilly's heart and eyes.
Don't worry, he's only asleep. Help me get him on his feet. As a diet, there is nothing worse than green apples and roses for an old horse. Promise me that when you take him away, you will feed him only grass and hay.
Just cut grass and hay for Piccadilly.
No green apples.
When they returned to the embassy of Spain, Pepito's mother was crying tears like rain.
Dear lady, we beg your pardon. It seems the horse has eaten up your garden.
A little sunshine, a little rain, and it will be beautiful again.
Pepito's mother said,
Quite so. Quite so. Still, I am afraid the horse must go. Achoo! 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 My allergy is back. What else can I do?
Then Madeline cried,
I know what to do. Pepito, let us take care of him for you.
Well, I suppose that would be nice. I always wanted a horse.
And just in case you're feeling down, Pepito, you may keep my medal of the crown. Happy birthday, mon ami. Oh, thank you, Madeline. Gracias, Madeline.
Soon it was time to get on the plane. The girls promised they would come back again.
Fasten your seatbelts. In half an hour, you will see the Eiffel Tower.
The very best part of any journey, by car, by bus, by plane, is when the trip is over and you are home again.
Bonjour, Mrs. Murphy. Look what we've brought back from London. We will never have to find someone to cut the grass again.
The girls had dinner, and they were fortunately able to be 13 at the supper table.
We love our bread, we love our butter, but most of all, we love each other.
They brushed his teeth after he was fed, and covered him up, and put him to bed.
Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. And now go to sleep,
said Miss Clavel. And she turned out the lights and closed the door. There were 12 upstairs, and below, one more. And that's all there is. There isn't any more.
Follow Paddington Adventures, the curious bear who loves to have a good time. The Adventures of Paddington Bear, here on Qubo. For more information, go to Qubo.com.
In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines.
We love our bread, we love our butter, and most of all, we love each other.
In 2 straight lines, they broke their bread. And brushed their teeth and went to bed.
Bonne nuit, mes enfants.
The girls would all pretend to snore till Miss Clavel closed the door.
We'll get you! It's your turn now, Madeline! Oh, look out! Madeline, here he comes! What is that? Oh, let us hide! Where should we go? Under the bed! Right here, right here! A monster! A monster! Quick, let us hide! Silly, we are hiding! It is only Madeline, as usual. Watch out! We will get you, Madeline. I'm coming to get you. Be careful! You're going to get me. Watch out! What is that noise? You cannot fool us again, Madeline. But I fool you every night. She is right. Let us go to sleep before Madeline plays any more tricks.
And as one day became another, most of all, they loved each other. They smiled at the good
Bonjour, Monsieur Clown. Try this, Monsieur Clown. Thank you. Merci. We smile at the good.
They frowned at the bad.
We frown at the bad.
And sometimes they were very sad.
Very, very sad.
They left the house at 9:30. In rain or shine. Such good little girls in 2 straight lines. Except the smallest, Madeline.
Madeline! Madeline!
If you believe you must be big in order to be tough, then you should get to know me. I'll teach you other stuff. If you believe you must be big in order to be tough, then you should get to know her. She'll teach you other stuff. I
does not replace retro, of that you can be sure. I'm not some shrinking violet or doormat for your feet. I'm quite the bravest, toughest little girl you'll ever meet. I'm Madeline, I hope you have it straight. I'm Madeline, and inside I'm great. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum. She's Madeline, we hope you have it straight. She's Madeline, and inside she's dum-dee-dum-dee-dum. Great!
To little creatures, she was nice, and she was not afraid of mice.
Do not scare these mice. They are my friends.
She loved winter, snow, and ice. To the tiger at the zoo, Madeline just said,
Pooh.
and nobody knew quite so well how to frighten Miss Clavel.
I'm known to frighten Miss Clavel, sometimes even more. You're looking for adventure, come fly with me, along. I'll show you all a fairy, I'll take you on a tour. We'll go up and up and up, so high and low for an encore. I'll take you on a little trip high above the sun. We'll buzz the Eiffel Tower, then we'll go right up again. We'll greet the happy tourists on the broad Champs-Élysées. We'll zoom right to Napoleon's Arc. He'd love flying with us today. There's the famous opera, and there's the Sacre-Cœur. There's a funny hat from some fine designer store. There's a right bank and a left. Regardez in la cité. And if you're really thirsty, we'll drop into the cafe. There's the Louvre Museum full of works of art galore. There's a picture I can't figure out, what is she smiling for? It's time for us to land in this new aeroplane of mine, the only way to travel. Fly Air Madeline.
In that vine-covered house, all was happy and fine. Till that morning the girls left in those 2 straight lines. It was winter in Paris, a very cold day, but poor little Madeline did not want to play.
Merveilleux, how these little girls can skate.
Ah oui, merci. Our Madeline is our star skater. Madeline, show the monsieur your triple jump.
No, pardon. Not today, Miss Clavel. Come on, Madeline. You are so good. Merci. But not today, Chloe. I will just sit here and watch.
Even when she watched the mice capading gaily on the ice, the poor petite thing refused to smile even for a little while. The juggling clown popped out to play, but Madeline just walked away. By the time they reached the zoo, 11 girls walked 2 by 2.
Where is Madeline? Yes, she must scare the
tiger back.
Oui,
Madeline.
where is she?
Madeline. 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 Madeline.
Madeline. Madeline. Madeline. Madeline. Madeline. Are you all right?
Oui, Miss Clavel. Just a little tired.
Aha! Fatigué. I think you little girl stayed up late last night after I turned out the light.
Oui, Miss Clavel.
Come, ma petite Madeline. We need you at the tiger's cage. Nicole is so scared.
Who?
We love our bread, we love our butter, and most of all, we love each other.
In the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on her light and said, "Something is not right."
Something is not right. Something is quite wrong. Something is not right. And so I sing this song. At night it should be calm. At night it should be still. But something in the air has given me a chill. Something is not right. Something is quite wrong. Something is not right. And so I sing this song. In my head's a bell, my personal alarm, that warns me when my pretty little girls have suffered pain or harm. Something is not right. Something is quite wrong. Something is not right. And so I sing this song. I have an awful feeling. I can't say what or why. It could have been a dream, but I thought I heard a cry. Something is not right. Something is quite wrong. Something is not right. And so I sing this song.
Madeline sat up in bed. She cried and cried. Her eyes were red. Dr. Cone came quickly by to see what made poor Madeline cry.
Say ah.
And shortly after, Dr. Cone rushed out to use the telephone, and he dialed Danton 106. "Nurse," he said, "it's an appendix." Madeline was in his arm, in a blanket safe and warm. Everybody had to cry. Not a single eye was dry.
Oh, Madeline, please come back soon.
Do not worry, mes petites. Everything will be all right.
Au revoir, Madeline. Don't worry, Madeline.
In a car with one red light, they drove out into the night. When the girls awoke next day, Madeline was still away.
Where is Madeline? I was hoping it would be a dream, but she is not here. Oh. Now Madeline has no appendix. Silly, it is appendix. C'est terrible. But qu'est-ce que c'est l'appendix? What is an appendix? Everyone knows what is an appendix. It is a thing in the head. In the head. Now Madeline has a hole in her head. No, Toto. The appendix is a thing in the arm. Now Madeline has a hole in her arm. No,
Everyone knows the appendix is a thing in the tummy. So,
Now Madeline has a hole in her tummy.
In the night without a pout, that bad appendix was taken out. Madeline woke up several hours later in a room with flowers.
Here is some mineral water for you, Madeline. And tonight, you will have ice cream.
Merci, madame.
Is there anything else you would like?
Some mice, s'il vous plaît.
Some ice?
No, madame. Some mice.
Eek!
Back at the house, the girls said a prayer that Madeline would soon be there. With their bravest away, they weren't amused. Their daily routine became very confused. They frowned at the good. They smiled at the bad. They didn't know when to be happy or sad.
I think that was not correct. Oh, Chloe, I am so confused.
And most of all, we love our butter.
Huh?
First, we brush our bread, and then we break our teeth.
Meanwhile, Madeline ate and drank. On her bed, there was a crank. And a crack in the ceiling had the habit of sometimes looking like a rabbit. Outside were birds, trees, and sky. And so 10 days passed quickly by. One nice morning, Miss Clavel said, "Isn't this a fine day to visit Madeline?"
Not so fast, mes petites. First, we finish our breakfast.
In an old house set in Paris lived 12 girls who were quite fine. And the smallest but the bravest was our best friend Madeline.
Ma chérie, oh ma chérie, oh Madeline, you have lost your dear appendix. Quel dommage, oh Madeline.
She loved mice and she loved tigers. She loved rain and she loved shine. Never crying, always laughing. She was happy all the time.
Ma chérie, oh ma chérie, oh ma chérie, oh Madeline, you have lost your dear appendix. Quel dommage, oh Madeline.
Then Miss Clavel said, "It would be so pleasant to stop and get Madeline a beautiful present."
Only 843 francs for this fabulous vintage carousel. Bon, for you, only 842 francs.
Oh, Chloe, you cannot get that for Madeline. Look for something smaller, mes chéris.
Come, we will get something smaller.
Attendez, attendez! For you, only 839 francs.
Oh, Danielle, you cannot get that ice cream for Madeline. Look for something that doesn't drip, ma chérie.
Come, we will get
Madeline something that doesn't drip. What shall we do? We must buy something for Madeline.
I do not know what we can get. Eek! Eek, a mouse!
Do not eek, mes enfants. These mice are not real.
The perfect thing for Madeline. Ah!
And may I interest you in one of these lovely tigers?
Oui, this is much better. Madeline will love to say poo-poo to this. How much, monsieur?
Ma chérie, oh Madeline, you have lost your dear appendix. Quel dommage, Madeline.
Visitors from 2 to 4 read a sign outside her door as, tiptoeing with solemn face, with some flowers and a vase, in they walked, and then said, "Ah," when they saw the toys and candy in the dollhouse from Papa.
I'll be outside talking to Dr. Cohn. Now you girls behave.
A tiger! Silly girl, just say poo-poo.
But the biggest surprise by far, on her stomach was a scar.
Ooh! Voila, my scar! Voila, my scar! I'll let you take a peek. It's not real big, it's not real red, but it's truly très chic. My belly was quite boring once, so pale and plain and white. But now my scar adds just a touch, it makes it look so right. Voila, my scar, voila, my scar. Come take a look at me. Regarde my scar, oh, voila. Please tell me what you see. A C, a 3, a D, a flea, oui, oui. Voila, my scar, voila, my scar. I think my lucky star. I don't miss my appendix 'cause I got a brand new scar.
Come, mes petites, it is time for us to go. You and Madeline have made a lovely show.
Goodbye, they said. We'll come again.
Goodbye! We'll come again!
And the little girls left in the rain.
Poor Madeline. She has to stay in bed. Yes, with all those toys and candy. And the dollhouse.
They went home and broke their bread.
We love our bread. We love our butter. And most of all, we love each other. We love our bread. We love our butter. And most of all, we love each other.
And brushed their teeth and went to bed. Then, in the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on the light and said, "Something is not right."
Something is not right. Something is quite wrong. Something is not right. And so I sing this song. Everything was good. Everything was fine. What could it be now after Madeline? Something is not right. Something is quite wrong. Something is not right. And so I sing this song.
and afraid of a disaster, Miss Clavel ran fast and faster. And she said,
Please, children, do tell me what is troubling you.
and all the little girls cried,
We want to have our appendix out too! Voila!
Our scars! Look, a bee!
Look, a tree!
Look at me! And me!
Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. And now go to sleep.
said Miss Clavel. She turned out the light and closed the door, and that's all there is. There isn't any more.
Who's a little girl tripping down my street? Madeline, oh Madeline. Who's a little girl makes my life a treat? Madeline, oh Madeline. Who's a funny face with a sunny grin, turning her feet into mine? Who's the neatest package in the whole wide world? It's Madeline. Who's a little sparkle who can light my day?